Yeah. Okay, namaste everyone. Today we are talking about the gut health, as you all know. The topic today is very relevant, very touching, very useful to almost everyone. We all have undergone some challenges in the area of digestive system. Hence, thought of inviting a friend and a professional in this field who can guide us all in helping us to manage our gut health. So I welcome Shuchi, my friend, Dr. Shuchita Panushali, in our Dhyan session family. Friends, just giving a little intro on her. Dr. Shuchita has a degree of medicine and surgery from Mumbai University. She has completed her master's in science of dietetics and food service management from the American College of Sports Medicine. Being a fitness enthusiast and an excellent dancer, she understands the clients so well and has been guiding each and everyone looking at their personal body types and their personal needs. She also deals with many corporate firms, pharmaceutical sectors, and along with that, she also takes up the individual corporate students, housewives, and the clients from all walks of life. So here I am inviting Dr. Shuchi to start with her words of wisdom. And friends, if you have any queries, anything you need to ask post session, if we have time, you can ask, or you can post in our Dhyan session group, or I can give her your number. So you can talk to her directly and ask whatever questions you need to ask. So Dr. Shuchi, over to you.
Thank you so much, Archana. Am I audible?
Yes, you are very much.
Okay, fine. So thank you, Archana, for such a wonderful introduction. And I'm so very happy again to connect with you and this Dhyan session group of yours. And the whole concept, when you told me about this, it is really a very innovative thing what you have started, wherein the person, helps in recognizing your inner self and creating that harmonious environment around you, and definitely it helps in removing the stress which we all have been facing in this pandemic. Last 1.5 years has been tough for every one of us.
Right.
So, not taking much time, we'll start with this session. And as Archana said, that I'm going to speak about gut issues, the gut health. So, as we all know, as our age is advancing, there are physiological changes which happen in your body. As in, I mean, after the age of 30 and 40 years, you start facing some issues with your gut, especially, it keeps happening daily. Earlier, you used to have, more than 2 to 3 vada pav and everything would be fine, But now, even if you have one, and it's like you've started getting acidity or bloating, etc., etc. So that is what we are going to discuss today. Why does this happen? You know, so as I said, this physiological changes which happen after 30, 40 years of age, we are not able to reverse it, but definitely we can avoid further getting complicated and, further getting other diseases, like ulcers and IBS, this alternating constipation and diarrhea, which is seen very common nowadays. So, there is this always this connection, as I said, stress. There is always this stress which we are all facing in today's pandemic, what we have faced. And there is not a coincidence, when a person says that I have a gut feeling about this. So there is a connection, there is a connection between the gut and the brain. It is connected to via the enteric nervous system internally. It is anatomy. And this connection, the gut communicates with our brain for more than 1,000 times in a day. That is why our gut is also called as a second brain. So this people in this acidity and this ulcers, people are facing a lot of issue. Even the high society, even they think, that they're eating well. What is wrong with the food? We are eating absolutely well. But let me correct you over here. It is not about how much you are eating. It is actually about how much your body is absorbing, how much it is assimilating from the food you have eaten, how much there is breakdown of the food which takes place. So that is all very important. And the main concern over here is basically age. After a particular age, we start facing all these issues. And there is this, Even having a simple dal and rice, we have this dal rice every day in our Indian meals. And this dal rice, I'll just tell you, we have this long digestive tract in our body. It is almost 26 feet long. So that dal and rice, when we eat, it has to travel this whole tube. And there are this enzymes and functioning of the various body functions and the digestive juices which act on it. So as the age advances, there are these two main things which we have to be, bothered about. One is there is decrease in all these digestive juices, which act on our food. And the second is the motility of our intestines. The muscles, via which the intestine moves, the peristalsis of the movement of the intestine decreases. That is why we face all these problems, especially constipation, bloating. Gases are formed in our body, which leads to acidity. So this is the topic which we are going to talk today, and the major issue which we are facing right now is acidity. So whenever we talk about this digestion, what people think is that stomach problem hai or intestine ka problem hai. But no, our digestion, the first part of digestion starts from our mouth. Okay, that is the first part of our digestion, and it ends in anus. As I told you, it is a 26 feet long tube. If we check this out, it is almost equivalent to a small studio apartment. The surface area which is covered by this digestive tract. So it's a long thing, and we have to really take care about what we put into our mouth and how is it going to assimilate. So as I told you, mouth, the first part of the digestion starts from our mouth. Now you'll ask me, how does it start from our mouth? So whenever Archana, we are cooking some very good food, delicious food. Suppose we take an example like biryani bana rahe hai, okay? So biryani banate hain, so automatically our mouth starts watering. So actually that watering of the mouth is a sign that your salivary glands are secreting digestive juices. And it's a good sign. So whenever you put that biryani in your mouth, the digestion starts from our mouth itself. The secretions from the salivary glands start breaking down the rice, the carbohydrate what we have eaten, and the sweet taste which we get and we relish it. It is because of the digestive juice xylem which is secreted from our salivary glands. Okay, so it is very important to chew our food and eat very slowly. अगर फटाफट खा लिया without chewing तो क्या होगा? बराबर से स्मॉल वो बड़ा पार्टिकल्स ऑफ फूड है तो वो छोटा ब्रेकडाउन नहीं होता है. तो आवर स्टमक हैज टू वर्क एक्स्ट्रा कि इसने फटाफट खाया है, जल्दी में खाया है, तो उसने बड़ा बड़ा पार्टिकल्स चंक्स ऑफ फूड हैव एंटर्ड इनटू द स्टमक. So now your stomach has to work extra. So when the stomach starts working extra, it is bound. Acid secrete karta hai stomach. Why acid? Because see, in our body, there is this pH regulator. Some parts of our body work best in alkaline phase and some parts of the body works best in acidic phase. So stomach comes under that acidic phase. तो वो acid produce करता है तो ही अच्छा है stomach का digestion के लिए. But when we eat एकदम फटाफट तो वो ज्यादा acid secrete करेगा and that is why there is acidity. Then you go and blame biryani कि वो गड़बड़ था. But no, actually you have to check whether how have you eaten it. Slowly mindful eating किया है कि नहीं, अच्छे से chew किया है कि नहीं हम लोग ने. So that is another point. Okay. So as it enters the stomach, as I told you now, acid plays a very, very important role. Main function of this hydrochloric acid, which is secreted by our stomach cells, there are three important functions. One, as I said, it helps in breaking down the substances. Protein digestion karta hai. When you have nice protein food, non-vegetarian food khaya hai kabhi, nahi to we have paneer, we have tofu, whatever protein digestion, the major protein digestion takes place in the stomach with the help of this acid. The second most important thing is that whatever germs are entering, via the food, okay, they get killed. The unwanted germs get killed by this acid in this acidic medium. So it's very important for your stomach to secrete acid. And the third important thing, vitamin B12 deficiency. आप लोग को नाम तो सुना ही होगा ना? That is very common nowadays. Vitamin B12. So this acid helps in absorption of vitamin B12. You require acidic stomach to absorb this vitamin B12 from your food what is there. Understanding? तो क्या होगा अगर acid नहीं secrete किया stomach ने, बहुत कम secrete करेगा. So what all the problems you are going to face is our protein is not going to get digested well. Okay, and we are going to get a lot of burping, we are going to get a lot of bloating and gases. That is one main thing. Second, unwanted germs will not get killed. One of the main commonest bacteria, Helicobacter pylori, ये सबसे कॉमन है एसिडिटी क्रिएट करने के लिए. वो अगर नहीं किल हो जाता है तो इट इज बाउंड टू गिव यू एसिडिटी. So second is that, it helps in maintaining and killing the most important organism, that is H. pylori, which is the prime cause of acidity. And the third most important thing is this protein digestion and vitamin B12, as I said. Vitamin B12 का absorption होगा, and the other complications. Vitamin B12 is very, very important. It provides oxygen to all the important organs of our body. It enters into the blood and it helps in providing oxygenation of the organs to the body. So that becomes very important. So that is the role of the stomach. Now, after that, biryani has entered the stomach. Yes, a digestion ho gaya hai. Then it will enter the small intestine. Okay, this is the lower GI body. The upper GI ke baare mein baat kar liya hum log ne. That is the mouth and the stomach and everything. Now we are going to the lower GI part of our body. The main thing, whereas there is a small intestine, jahan pe further carbohydrates, fats and proteins, everything is further digested into smaller particles. Okay, so this is the area where all the digestion will take place. यहाँ पे इंसुलिन सिक्रीट होगा, यहाँ पे आपका कार्बोहाइड्रेट ग्लूकोज में कन्वर्ट होगा. Here the protein is getting absorbed. Now fat is always water, it is insoluble in water. So here is the role of bile. The bile जो है, bile का problems होता है, gall bladder का problems होता है, ये bile यहाँ पे आता है. और gall bladder में से bile जो secrete होता है liver में से, it is secreted in the small intestine, and that is where the fat emulsification occurs. और वो फैट का अपटेक होता है, एब्जॉर्प्शन होता है. एंड देन द लास्ट पार्ट ऑफ द इंटेस्टाइन, यहाँ पे कुछ डाइजेशन नहीं होता है. दैट इज द लार्ज इंटेस्टाइन. देयर इज नो डाइजेशन टेकिंग प्लेस, नो juices आर बीइंग secreted. दिस लार्ज इंटेस्टाइन इज सपोज टू बी वन ऑफ द मोस्ट जो 5 एलिमेंट्री ऑर्गन्स है हमारे बॉडी में. इट इज वन ऑफ द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट एलिमेंट्री ऑर्गन इन आवर बॉडी. बाय एलिमेंट्री आई मीन आई रिमूव एलिमिनेशन ऑफ ऑल द टॉक्सिक वेस्ट प्रोडक्ट्स. तो बाकी कौन से ऑर्गन है? अपना स्किन है, अपने लंग्स है, अपना किडनीज है. Okay, so these are the other important organs, but the gut, the large intestine becomes the major important organ because any blockage in this part is going to lead to the accumulation of toxic waste. वो toxic waste हो जाएगा, poisonous हो जाएगा, and it will enter your bloodstream, enter the cells, and then it causes all the diseases. Okay, and one of the major cause, we spoke about acidity. Now I'm going to talk about the second main cause, constipation. So what is the major cause of this constipation in the large intestine? The main thing is decrease in the hydration. The 5 things, which are very important for constipation to taken care of. मुझे constipation रहा है तो क्या चीज मैंने कुछ गड़बड़ किया है? So you have to make a checklist. Have I hydrated enough water? Even 1% drop in your water intake per day, is going to cause you constipation. Second is the fiber intake. Fiber is very, very important. Fiber means, the raw vegetables, the raw fruits, the whole apple what we eat, the whole pear with the skin, जो fiber आता है, that is very important. It acts like a sponge. मतलब ये सब है ना, ये फाइबर है ना, अपना अपर स्टमक और सब में डाइजेस्ट नहीं होता है. इट पासेस अनडाइजेस्टेड लार्ज इंटेस्टाइन में पहुंचता है, तो वो बल्क फॉर्म करता है. इट एक्ट्स लाइक अ स्पंज. इट कलेक्ट्स ऑल द वाटर, it stimulates the muscles of the intestine, and then we get that defecation urge. So it's very important, this fiber and water combination. Fiber खाया है लेकिन पानी नहीं पिया है, so again there will be problem in defecation. If you have water but there is no fiber, again there will be a problem in defecation. So this is very important to have a good fiber water intake. The third most important thing is exercise. The fourth most important thing is medication. What medicines? आजकल फटाफट क्विक एक्शन, क्विक रिलीफ चाहिए. अरे आज पेट साफ नहीं हुआ, चलो इसबगोल ले लो, चलो लैक्सेटिव ले लो, चलो परगेटिव ले लो, एंड कल पेट साफ, मजा आ गया. नेक्स्ट डे अगेन वी रिपीट द सेम थिंग. फिर एक हफ्ते बाद, 15 दिन के बाद वी आर टेकिंग द सेम डोज बट देयर इज नो इफेक्ट. सो व्हाट इज हैपनिंग विथ आवर इंटेस्टाइन्स? वी आर एक्चुअली बिकमिंग डोज डिपेंडेंट. There is something in our body which is called as muscle memory, organ memory. Our body is very smart in functioning. It has its own memory. Each and every part of the body cells have their own memory. मतलब कि अभी मैंने ये मसल्स, अंदर के इंटेस्टाइनल मसल्स को क्या लगता है, इसने इसबगोल लिया है आज 1 टीस्पून तो पेट साफ हो गया कल, लेकिन अभी वो डिपेंड हो जाता है वही डोज पे. It is not going to act on it now. It has become dependent, so it has become accustomed to that dose. It needs a higher dose, higher stimulation for the intestinal muscles to work. So we in fact take another 2 teaspoons to clear our stools. तो naturally work करना बंद कर देता है intestine, which is totally wrong. Instead of taking laxative and purgatives, take more importance to your hydration, fiber, and your exercises rather than taking isabgol and other medications and laxatives for your intestine to avoid this dose dependency. Okay. Now there is another important point which I would like to say: extra salt log lete hain. Again, when you take extra salt, table salt liya, that 1 gram of extra salt is going to decrease. तो cells में अगर salt ज्यादा जाता है तो पानी भी खींचता है salt. तो वो 23%, 25% of your cell hydration decreases when you have extra salt in your food. So be careful about your salt intake too. Then another thing which we face is like bloating and all. Now this large intestine is one of the major concern these days. The gut health जो मैंने अभी बोला ना, जो craze है अभी gut health का and everything, that is because this large intestine stores almost 100 trillion bacteria. Gut flora bolte हैं उसको. There is a big ecosystem in our large intestines. And this ecosystem, ये जो extra bacteria जो आते हैं ना, वो कब से आ रहे हैं? At the time of our birth. Whether we were delivered via C-section or via vaginal delivery. जो vaginal normal delivery होता है ना, वहाँ पे हमारा gut bacterial जो baby, हम लोग जो baby born होता है vaginal delivery से, will have less gut issues rather than the baby which is born by a C-section. Because the normal vaginal delivery से जो baby born हुआ है, तो जो normal gut flora उसका हुआ है form तभी, it is going to help that baby in future. Right from the birth it starts. So it's very important. The more species of this gut flora in your large intestine, the more better it is to deal you with your daily issues of the gastric troubles. And the good bacteria which I'm talking about, they are very tiny, very, very small, but at the same time, they are very powerful. They are like the major system which are handling each and every part of our body. This bacteria are mainly lactobacillus and bifidobacteria. So this lactobacillus which you may have heard, क्या करता क्या है ये bacteria? हम लोग को खाना चाहिए. Prebiotics, probiotics, you must have heard a lot of names. What does this bacteria actually do in our gut? So this bacteria, क्या करता है? अभी जो हम लोग ने rice खाया है, okay? This rice when it enters the large intestines, the undigested particles, जो resistant starch बोलते हैं हम लोग, potatoes में आता है, raw banana में आता है, तो ये सब जब भी gut में आता है large intestine में, this bacteria they ferment it. Fermentation होता है, तो they secrete something called as short chain fatty acids. So these are very, very important, very, very helpful in our daily life. This short chain fatty acids which are secreted, it is called as one of the byproducts of this is butyrate. This butyrate helps in forming a barrier. मतलब अपना जो लाइनिंग है ना इंटेस्टाइन का, उस पे बैरियर फॉर्म करता है ये ब्यूटारेट, और जो अनवांटेड टॉक्सिक सब्सटेंसेस एंटर नहीं होने देता है ब्लड स्ट्रीम में. इट इज थ्रोन आउट डायरेक्टली. This has happened only because of those bacteria which are there in your stomach. Because of this short chain fatty acids, because of this butyrate which forms as a barrier, it doesn't allow the poisonous toxic waste to enter into your bloodstream. Okay. The second most important thing, it helps in decreasing the inflammation in the whole gut. जो भी हम लोग fatty food सब खाते हैं, तो inflammation हो जाता है body में. It helps in decreasing the inflammation, decreasing the cancers in our body. And the third most important, builds immunity. 70% of our immunity is built in this gut because of these bacteria. पूरा immunity बढ़ाता है. Therefore, there are so many autoimmune disorders we are facing. वो skin पे white patches आते हैं, vitiligo. There is this irritable bowel syndrome, leaky gut. ये जो barrier form करता है ना bacteria, वो leaky gut इससे नहीं होता है. There is no leaky gut, there is no irritable bowel syndrome, there is not much of diarrhea, constipation, what you have after eating outside food. So this forms as a barrier. Suppose हम लोग ने फाइबर और ये जो बैक्टीरिया है, गुड बैक्टीरिया, प्रीबायोटिक्स प्रोबायोटिक्स नहीं खा रहे हम लोग, क्या होगा? तो क्या होता है कि ये फैटी चेन्स जो है, शॉर्ट चेन फैटी एसिड्स, ये फॉर्म नहीं होगा. ये फॉर्म नहीं होगा तो बैरियर फॉर्म नहीं होगा, ब्यूटरेट सिक्रीट नहीं होगा. तो बैक्टीरिया को तो भूख लगता है, थोड़े तो बैक्टीरिया रहेंगे ही गट में. तो वो लोग क्या करेंगे? दे आर हंग्री, दे डोंट गेट व्हाट वी हैव नॉट गिवन देम व्हाट दे वांट. इट्स अ सिम्बायोटिक रिलेशनशिप. I am the host, I am having a good bacteria in my body, they like to live in my body and they support me, and it's called as a symbiotic relationship. हम लोग ने पढ़ा होगा स्कूल में ये symbiotic relationship. So we also have to give them good food, but when we are not giving them enough, they start eating our own gut. तो वो barrier जो है हम लोग का, जो internal lining of our intestines, the mucosa, they are going to break that mucosa and they enter, all the waste products are going to enter. Leaky gut हो जाता है. It enters into our intestines, into the bloodstream, into the cells, and that is how the diseases come up, like cancers and all, which are very common. So that is why it is important to have good food, fermented foods, probiotic, prebiotic foods. I'll come to it. What are probiotics? I'll explain it to you further what exactly it is, So this is one of the constipation ka what I was talking about. Now as we go ahead, prebiotics and probiotics, these are the two things, which are very important. Probiotics are nothing but the grown organisms in the food and we consume it. The fermented bacteria, the fermented foods which we see. Okay. So the fermented foods which we see are nothing but they are, just a sec, huh? I'm having some disturbance, just a sec.
Yeah. So it's quite interesting to know so many things we did not know. How our system works, how digestive system works. Probiotic क्या है? हमें नाम सुना है definitely. Probably we don't know how it works on our system. Especially this gut flora thing. ये हमें पता नहीं था कि कैसे how this bacteria works, and during our birth only we bring this gut flora. तो अगर हमें ये पता चल जाए ना, तो we can start looking after taking care of our gut really properly. I hope she is able to tell us how to take care of it, and we have that much enough of time. Or else, if we don't have time, Suchi, if we are short of time, we can again restart. We can Zoom में हम लोग फिर से कर लेंगे. Start if you think we need to
sure.
know.
So we can restart it. It's going to be in continuation.
It will be in continuation. Yeah.
Okay, fine. We'll continue.
Yeah.
I hope everyone has got enough time. Hardly there are not much time now.
Yeah, because we
15-20
want to
minutes.
know कि how we have to take care of it. That is very important. कि क्या
Yeah,
खाना चाहिए, क्या नहीं
I'm
खाना
coming to
चाहिए.
that.
To
I'm
take
coming to
yeah.
that.
Yes.
Yeah. So this prebiotics which are there, the probiotics that I was talking about, it is a live bacterial growth in the food which we eat. Normally हम लोग रोज खाते हैं, जैसे कि yogurt, dahi, the homemade curd. It has got very good number of lactobacillus, which is enough for our body. The second is cheese. Any milk and milk product which is fermented and which is made like आजकल केफीर बहुत पीते हैं लोग, that is fermented drink. So that again comes under this probiotic drink. Then there is this buttermilk, any milk products, fermented idli dosa. It is again rice fermentation, rice and dal fermentation. So idli, dosa, dhokla, everything, whatever is homemade has got very good number of bacteria and gut flora for our bodies. And the second, prebiotics. Now, this is the bacteria which we take externally. Okay, the bacillus, good bacillus, which we are taking externally. But what are prebiotics? Prebiotics are the foods which we take and they act in our large intestine and they further initiate the growth of this good bacteria. Now, all those foods are like apples, prebiotics, apples, pears, carrots, ये सब जो आते हैं, fiber foods. What I'm talking about, rich fiber foods. Any fiber you take it in, raw vegetables basically and fruits. The whole grains, जो हम लोग का bran आता है ना, bran, whole wheat bran, what we see, the brown rice.
So there is a, yeah, Shuchi, there is a, on the chat, there is a question, is beer comes under fermented food?
Yes, very good. I'm coming to that. I'll talk about it, See, there is beer se acha hai red wine. You can consume. There is this French paradox, Now, what is this French paradox? That the people living in France, they have a lot of bad habits like smoking and having coffee and everything, and alcohol and very fatty food, but still they are healthy. They don't suffer from chronic heart diseases. Why? Because they have daily consumption of red wine. They have a habit in France, they have that red wine. It is nothing but fermentation of red grapes, which is very, very rich in antioxidants and polyphenols. Polyphenols is another thing to be added. As I said, prebiotics, probiotics, polyphenols rich foods are supposed to be added in this. Flavonoids जो होता है इसमें, they help you in fighting this diseases, of gut issues. So red wine, मेरे clients आते हैं irritable bowel syndrome. I tell them कि तुम fatty food, fried food मत खाओ, लेकिन तुम red wine पी सकते हो. तुम जब lunch या dinner के लिए जाते हो ना, तो prefer rice, prefer banana and or something made out of that. But please avoid fatty foods and have red wine. And they are surprised, how can we have red wine? That way.
Right.
So that is one thing. And there's one more theory, Zutphen theory करके है Netherlands में. There also they have the same thing, wherein the foods rich in flavonoids, quercetin करके compound आता है, it is usually found in onions, it is found in apples, it is found in grapes, it is found in peanuts. हम लोग जो peanuts खाते हैं daily अपने Indian में, it's very good in that. It helps in beating and fight against the chronic heart diseases in our body. Okay, one of the major things. Now prebiotics I was talking about. What is the main help in this, raw veggies and raw fiber जो हम लोग खाते हैं, carrots खाते हैं, carrot, include a carrot every day in your salad. Okay, cucumber, tomato, carrot, onions, जो normal, daily, seasonal, locally available veggies मिलता है अपने marketplace में. All the year, throughout the year we get this. उसमें it is so rich in fiber, and just consuming one daily plate of salad in your dinner, is going to help you get this prebiotics. Now, what are these prebiotics going to help? As I said, it will help in increasing the number of good bacteria. Second, ये हम लोग ने खाया तो हमारा blood glucose level control में रहेगा. Third, it helps in decreasing the bad cholesterol, that is the LDL, and helps in increasing the good cholesterol, HDL, another good thing. Fourth, हमारा जो protein
so Suchi, we have 10 minutes. Just to tell you, we have 10 minutes left.
Yeah, I will finish off in that. No worries.
Yeah, okay.
तो ये हमारा protein food खाते हैं तो उसका by product निकलता है urea and ammonia and all those things. So this urea and ammonia is like, it cannot be digested easily. They are again the waste products which have to be thrown out from the body. This urea and ammonia again is with the help of this prebiotics can be eliminated out from the body. Okay. So these are the main points regarding the
so there is one theory,
polyphenols.
Suchi?
Yeah.
There is one theory that fruits should not be consumed at night and they should not be eaten raw because of all the chemicals, fertilizers being added there. So is there any substitute? Can we parboil them and then have it? ऐसा कुछ कर सकते हैं हम, थोड़ा सा boil करके फिर खा सकते हैं? Because then they will have another.
Boiling would kill all the good vitamins like vitamin C.
So just putting it one boil water में डाल के then just take it out.
Yeah, you can remove them, but there shouldn't be not lukewarm water, you can say, not boiling water. Okay. But see, again, we don't want that good bacteria to go off. The good bacteria भी मर जाएंगे. So it's वो थोड़ा अगर clean कर देंगे हम लोग and you buy from a good place, you will not have problems. Okay. So you have to find the source from where you are buying. Otherwise,
because
no
today
need to
only,
boil it.
Today only it was in the paper. I think you must have also gone through that green juice one lady consumed.
That is bottle good. That is
bottle good and cucumber.
Yeah, so that is the cucurbitaceae family. Cucurbitaceae family. All the goods. वो जो तुरी गलके वो सब टिंगली वो सब है ना वो सब वो फैमिली में आते हैं. They are high in water and there is this chemical compound cucurbitaceae which causes the bitterness. So what is the logic? You first taste it. If you find it bitter, throw it off. Just don't blindly consume it. Okay, she was having this milk, she was having this juice every day, but she had it in spite of tasting it bitter. So that is what the wrong part on her side. Yeah, so you just taste it, whatever you are having, okay? And so that, all this I'll tell you why not washing, because there is this vitamin B12 which is there, it gets manufactured in our large intestine. These are some of the vitamins like B12, vitamin K, biotin, vitamin B7, which is very important for skin, hair, and nails. This is very important. These vitamins are manufactured by this prebiotics in our intestines. Okay, so this helps in digestion further, and our skin and hair and aging process. It will not reverse the aging, but it will not, will age more gracefully, okay, and more energetically, if we are not letting go of these vitamins. Now, one major acidity issue. Now, I'll give you one tip for acidity. If you have acidity, immediately consume 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds, jeera seeds. It is going to decrease. It has got those flavonoids in that, which will help in decreasing it acidity.
So you have
Another
to chew
second
it?
thing, those
You have to chew it
yeah,
directly?
raw seeds.
Raw
Yes,
chew.
yes. हाफ टी स्पून रॉ जीरा सीड्स ले लो जब भी एसिडिटी एकदम एग्रावेट होती है इट विल सबसाइड डाउन इमीडिएटली इन विद इन 15 to 30 minutes. Second important thing, if you are a regular patient of ulcers, make this buttermilk, homemade buttermilk. Okay, क्या करना है 100 grams of योगर्ट जो घर पे बनाया हुआ कर्ड है वो लेना है, पानी डालो उसमें पिंक सॉल्ट, थोड़ा अजवाइन 1/4 teaspoon अजवाइन पाउडर, add half teaspoon jeera powder and some mint, crushed mint leaves. This is going to be a quick reliever for all those suffering from ulcers जो after food aggravation होता है ना, तो वो तुम ये ले लो buttermilk. Very simple, very easy to make it at home. Half an hour before your meals. Okay, yes. Whatever lunch, dinner, whenever you have this problems, if it gets repeated every day. Third important thing, avoid long gaps between the meals. वो गैप आ जाता है ना, इरेगुलरिटी रहता है ना मील्स में, तो बॉडी कंफ्यूज हो जाता है. So that's why our gastric tissue starts secreting acid whenever there's a long gap of more than 4 hours. So have small, frequent meals. Neither feast nor fast. ज़्यादा भी नहीं खाना है, कम भी नहीं खाना है. थोड़ा थोड़ा थोड़ी देर में खाते रहो. Okay. Second important thing for constipation, quick relief from constipation. If you have this regular issues, instead of taking Isabgol and all, try to have, as I told you, 1 bowl of salad. ले लो डिनर के लिए. एंड सेकेंड मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट थिंग, यू टेक प्रून्स, 2 to 3 प्रून्स, उसको सॉस पैन में थोड़ा पानी डाल के सॉफ्ट बना दो. ओके, इफ यू डोंट लाइक द टेस्ट, एड 1 teaspoon of orange juice and then consume it. This is going to help you passing. Yes, it looks like dates, dark dates. Black in color. हाँ, डेट्स के जैसा दिखता है, बट टेस्ट एकदम बिटर एंड थोड़ा पैलेटेबल नहीं होता है. सो यू कैन ऐड 1 teaspoon of orange juice and you can make some small gravy type of it. Okay, cook it for 5 minutes in little bit of water, 2 to 3 prunes, and have it night, just night before, when you have this constipation. At night before sleeping, it will cure your constipation. Okay, so and the third important thing, tell me.
Yeah, there is one question in the chat. Fruits and meals should go together or not?
Very true. Because fruits में जो vitamins, minerals आता है, वो meals में mix हो जाता है, doesn't get absorbed in the right way. So I would prefer you to have fruits as a mid-meal snack or as a pre-workout or a post-workout. Pre-exercise or post-exercise fruit is the best. Morning में banana. For those having gastric issues, have the first thing in the morning, have banana. Very, very good. It has got a very good prebiotic, okay, and it helps in motility, constipation, and everything. Second most important thing, curd, as I said, homemade curd. Okay, so curd and dahi rice is a very good combination for gut issues. Okay. Third, coconut oil. Use coconut oil in your food. Why coconut oil? Coconut oil is called as an MCT. हमारे science, हमारे dietetics में MCT, medium chain triglyceride. ये क्या करता है? ये oil एक ही oil है. This is an exception oil. It doesn't have to pass through the whole digestion. वो फटाफट digestion होता है. उसके लिए bile का secretion नहीं चाहिए. So that is why there is no stress on the intestines. But the energy which it gives, you must have seen the runners, the athletics, they're having coconut oil before running or before their match or something like that. This oil helps in giving you a lot of energy. It surpasses your normal digestion. Shortcut se wo digest ho jata hai. Quick energy, no magajmari of going into the intestines, and that is why it is very good for health. So add coconut oil wherever, in whatever meals you prepare. And as I said, South Indian food is supposed to be the best food. Banana, rice, dahi, coconut oil. So all these foods are very gut-friendly foods, which will help you in beating all these complaints what you have.
Yeah. So Suchi, you can share
Any more
your number.
questions? Yeah.
Yeah, people you can ask
Yeah,
questions.
yeah.
There's 2 minutes left, and or else you can put it on the chat or you can put it on the WhatsApp group. I will just
Yeah,
redirect
tell
it to
me,
Suchi.
Miss Asha wants
Yeah,
to.
yeah. Fasting नहीं करना चाहिए इसका मतलब.
No, who said fasting is good? It all depends on how you are living. In fact, fasting बहुत gap. If it is uncomfortable.
Yeah.
See, it depends on your personal lifestyle. If you have an active lifestyle, if you are aging and still having issues, and I would tell you not to go for the fast.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So Suchi, you can just share your number also here. Varsha, you
Madam,
Okay, I will.
हाँ,
Yeah, one more question.
एसिड रिफ्लक्स का प्रॉब्लम अगर है तो कर्ड और फर्मेंटेड फूड नहीं खाना बोलते हैं, तो ये बराबर है क्या? फिर कर्ड वगैरह मना करें?
वो एसिड रिफ्लक्स इसलिए होता है, जैसे कि मैंने बोला ना कि आपने बराबर से च्यू नहीं किया. वन ऑफ द मेजर थिंग्स, एसिडिटी इज द मेन कॉज. ओके, आपको एच पाइलोरी इन्फेक्शन हुआ है, तो फर्स्ट यू हैव टू, वन थिंग इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, डोंट कीप गैप्स बिटवीन योर मील्स. ठीक है, वन थिंग इज इंपॉर्टेंट, एड बनाना and curd rice is good but in little amount. Poha, curd rice, all these are good gut friendly foods. It will help in subsiding this acid reflux what you are having. ये क्या होता है, लॉन्ग गैप इज द मेन कॉज एंड स्ट्रेस इज द मेन कॉज. तो वो जो बड़ा गैप आ जाता है, एसिड सिक्रीट हुआ, इट कम्स आउट, वो बाइल जो ऊपर आता है खट्टा खट्टा लगता है, तो दैट इज वन ऑफ द मेन कॉज ऑफ दिस GERD what we say.
Yeah, I think we have to Suchi, Varsha, I think we have to stop, otherwise it will just go off, and you can carry on, Varsha, with your question. Thank you everyone very much, because then if it goes, I can't even be able to thank Suchi.
I hope it was an informative.
Yes, Suchi, I need to thank you personally
Thank you.
for
It was
coming
very
here, giving
useful.
your time.
Thank you.
Thank
Very
you
informative.
very
Very
much.
informative. Thank you.
Thank you, Shuchi. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you everyone. Yeah.